10 down and 8 to go. The 2008 Formula One season is just over halfway through for Panasonic Toyota Racing. As always in Formula One, it's been an eventful and exciting season so far. But has it lived up to expectations for Panasonic Toyota Racing? When TF108 was launched in January, the target was clear: score more points than 2007 and return to the podium. A successful winter was needed to get the ball rolling.
From the very beginning of the pre-season testing, we have seen that the 108 was achieving one of its most important improvement targets, which was global stability and balance consistency. So we have seen that from the very beginning. Then just before the opening race in Melbourne, the performance came.
From the start, Jarno Trulli and Timo Glock were fighting for positions near the front of the grid. Fourth places from Jarno in Malaysia and Timo in Canada were encouraging. And then came Jarno's third place in France.
So no doubt that we have made a big step, and at the moment we can only be happy about this first half of the season, because we have achieved one of our objectives this season, which was to come back to the podium. We have achieved the podium on merit on Manicourt, and we are currently fourth in the championship.
After 10 races, Panasonic Toyota Racing has 25 points.
Panasonic Toyota Racing, I think we've had the strongest season for a long time. Both drivers are doing very well. Clearly, I think it's a very strong season from Jarno. Timo's done a very, very good job. I think the best rookie this season, without question. And overall, we're fighting at the top level of the following team. But in front of us are three very strong competitors. So a good season, but still a lot more to do before we become a clear and consistent winning team, which is our ambition.
Jarno's been in sparkling form and is one of the stars of the season. His podium in France wasn't his only great performance in 2008.
I think Jarno's had probably the strongest season he's had with us. He had a great season in 2005 with a lot of podiums, but I think this year, when you really look at his total pace, the result again in France was outstanding, and also at Silverstone in the wet, he drove probably the strongest race in the wet for a long time.
Timo wasted no time impressing his new team with his hard work and consistent pace. Fourth place in Canada was a well-deserved reward. And he had more memorable moments as well.
I think Timo settled in very quickly. At the first test he proved he was quick, and since then I think he's worked very well. He's very popular in the team, he's very down to earth, and he's quick, and everybody likes a quick racing driver.
Panasonic Toyota Racing has had several results to celebrate so far in 2008, but one stands out above all others.
Personal best memory from the first half of the season has to be the podium in France, particularly fighting between Jarno and Heikki. It was a great end to the race, fantastic job by the whole team, and very rewarding for people who've worked so hard.
It was our first podium since Melbourne 2006. So for sure it's a huge boost for the team, and especially it gives now the confidence that we can do it. We can be back on the podium.
Success is addictive, and Panasonic Toyota Racing is ready for more champagne moments and more relentless effort.
We are in the middle of a fight in a very big and competitive midfield. Actually, I think we can clearly say there's three teams on the top, which are still with a reasonable gap in front of the midfield. And this midfield is consisting of 4 or even 5 teams now, which are extremely close together on fighting on a very good level. And the target is always to be on top of the midfield and score points. But obviously we are aiming for more, and we are pushing very, very hard to close the gap to the top.
As we approach the second half of the season, we really have to continue to squeeze as much performance out of the 108 as we can. If possible, to continue to score points regularly, maintain the 4th position in the championship, but without compromising the 109 development. So, very challenging second half of the year.
Formula One is all about challenge, and Panasonic Toyota Racing is ready for the fight.